It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have base. Here's Jock Peterson now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. It's particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Hero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Donaldson fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Acuna Jr.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Seager comes up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Acuna on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
And now the Atlanta #4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Donaldson becomes out #2 this inning. From the stretch, a called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 5. comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Markakis, originally from New York State. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Here's Matt Joyce now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch popped him up, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Back now from SunTrust Stadium, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one. Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikes.
And the throw is in time to get him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
the catcher.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Chopper to short. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Junior.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. Two gone.
The batter, number one, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ozzie Albies. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And it's too late as he's in there.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bellinger ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he's in safely to third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. And he takes ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor league.
The left fielder, number 22, Nick.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 52, Pedro.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit out toward second. Reined in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. No doubt an impressive home run. So will the boys show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Into the box now, Brian McCann. Skied into very shallow right. Number 9 is there to make the catch and mercifully Digging in now, number 16. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now, number 9. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 0-2 once more. Line toward the alley in left center. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. He's running, trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count left.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. He went right back after the very next hitter. And I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one. And indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game. And you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting that.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Josh Tomlin will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the pouch. That one hit him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box, number 16.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. fouled away.